Are you drunk again?
Yes. Dan Spivey is my role model. But anyway, we were filming a scene in the movie, and the murder victim was in my horizon, and I was in front of the car filming. Don rips the guy out of the car and tries to kill him as we were filming. Dipshit didn't put it in park. So the horizon rolls, hits me. I go flying. My horizon goes. We live on a very steep hill, so my horizon is just cruising with no one in it, going about 15 miles per hour. Rolls into my neighbor's yard. The door's open. He hits the street sign, smashes the door closed, breaks the window, crosses incoming traffic, and lands into someone's yard. He's a boy. Did I ever tell you the time that Don Mason's grandpa went over to visit his buddy on his farm, and he walked in the barn and saw him piping a horse?
Mrs. Deal, get Don Mason on the phone. Hey, fellow crappers. It's your old buddy and your old pal, R.D. Reynolds here once again with Wrestle Crap Radio. And as always, on the other end of the tin can and string is the extreme to my expose, Mr. Blade Braxton.
You can call me Anonymous Blade.
Anonymous Blade.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over by the tomatoes, and here he comes.
Well, I did, in fact, go to the food mart this week.
You did?
Yes, I did. But, I didn't do it till about 2 days late. So I spent a lot of time eating at fast food places.
Ooh, naughty RD.
It was very, very bad. Very bad. I was at Wendy's this week, and I got RD Jr. the kids meal. Okay? Kids meal. Comes in a bag with a little toy and the cheeseburger and the fries, right?
Right.
What do you think is on the outside of that bag? Just throw out things at random.
Underdog?
You would think something like that. How about the man with the world's largest tongue? That'd be good. And I was like, what in the name of all that is holy, what in the name of Dave Thomas is on this bag? And so I flipped to the other side. I'm like, I don't want to look at that guy holding his 4-foot tongue. So I flipped to the other side, and it's like the woman with the world's longest earlobes. Thank you.
RD Jr. could have nightmares.
Yes.
Man, you know, when I was younger, I used to have my mom have to rip out so many pages of our HBO TV guide, it wasn't funny.
Mm-hmm.
I still have nightmares about that dummy from Magic.
Oh, yeah, that thing was creepy. Ye old gong ola. Thank you. Uh-oh. Speaking of dramatic. You know what that is?
Oh, yeah. Huh?
It's the Clock Trolla, kids. Clock Trolla keeps track of Candice Michelle's title reign.
Yes.
And how many days until what?
Until she surpasses Fabulous Moolah as the longest reigning women's champion of all time.
Well, she just got like a few weeks left, right?
In 10,138 days.
That's it?
That's all.
Oh. From one Trolla to another. We're moving on throughout the show to the Fax Trolla, the original Trolla. from the fine folks at the Troller Corporation.
No, this troll has been serving us proud for almost 2 years now.
Yes, almost 2 years of obscure wrestling news. Only right here, WrestleCrap.com. Oh, boy. Well, what a show. Time for a brand new segment here on WrestleCrap Radio.
Ooh. Brand new segment. Like we're lacking in massive amounts of unnecessary segments.
Because there just aren't enough. But when I got the call from these folks, how on earth could I have turned them down?
The plane! The plane, boss!
Smiles, everyone, smiles! And welcome, one and all. You are guests on the new segment on the WrestleCrap Radio. Welcome, friends, to Fantasy Booking Island. What a beautiful day it is here in Paradise Tattoo. How are you this fine day?
Doing fine, boss. Doing fine.
Excellent. We are going to be here on this radio show, this telecommunication, and we are going to do what they call fantasy booking. And what a better place to do this than on Mr. Rourke's Fantasy Booking Island.
You see, boss?
Yes, and this week, Tattoo, my small companion, I look at you, and you're so small, you're so diminutive.
I may be small in size, but I'm long in length. Oh.
Long in length, you keep the ladies happy, is what you're saying.
See.
Well, there's another man who is in the squared circle. They call it the squared circle, Tattoo. Who is also small in stature. Yet, he is a champion. And he is none other than the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Mr. Hornswoggle.
See.
And I was thinking, what better way to really promote this small man to something larger than by having a champion versus champion match on SmackDown. You've seen those before, Tattoo. They have the champion, he fights the champion.
Good idea, boss.
Thank you very much. I was thinking, Cruiserweight Champion of the World versus the World Heavyweight Champion, Hornswoggle versus the tall Hindu man, the Great Khali. What do you think of that idea, my dwarfus friend?
It's a great idea, boss.
Yes, I would like to think so. And as someone who is also small in stature, what advice would you give to the diminutive Cruiserweight Champion?
The balls! The balls!
Of course, brilliant, Tattoo, brilliant. No wonder you have been my manservant for so many years. You would hit him in the genitalia, for as you're standing next to the great Kali. Your head is parallel with his head. Your head being the cranium, of course, and his being that of the penile persuasion. Brilliant tattoo. Brilliant. Well, Tattoo, it's time for us to take leave, but,
My space!
oh yes, you can visit Fantasy Booking Island. MySpace.com/Fantasy Booking Island. Join us, won't you? Tattoo, I'm exhausted. All of this talking, it has left me famished. I think I shall have some M&Ms. Tattoo? I have both plain and peanut M&Ms. Which would you like?
The plane!
Well, that was certainly an interesting segue there, Mr. Rourke. Mr. Rourke's Fantasy Island booking, apparently.
Oh, boy, it's, you know, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hornswoggle's a champ. If Super Porky doesn't get a shot, we riot.
Hello?
Is this Andy?
No, you got the wrong number.
Alrighty. Try this again. No one wants to talk to us.
Hi, this is Ed. I can't come to the phone.
Whoa! Too much information, buddy. Well, how ironic. Co-host contest ends with a voicemail message